Let's start off a video. Hello everyone, I am basically just a new YouTuber. My name is, guess we're gonna be calling me Gamer Ray. Or maybe we'll just change the name usually or something, I'm not sure. But yeah, this might be my first, Minecraft video. And today, I'm typically just going to be talking about how Minecraft saved my life. Minecraft is typically a prodigy to me because it truly just satisfies and puts me in peace. Like, if it wasn't for this game, yeah, I don't think I could have been even saying anything here. Body would be in a coffin as we speak. If it wasn't for this damn game, the peace, the torture, the whatever, you know, and I like it. This game is just everything. Without this game, I don't know if I could even be able to decide. Like, yeah, I gotta also thank God, because, yeah, our Lord and Savior was truly the one. But, yeah, I guess we start. I'll start off how it actually saved my life. Right now, as you speak, I am in high school. Let's just say, yeah, I am in the second year of high school. Uh, so, so then before I was even in high school, I was still in middle school, primary school. Yeah, all that, I was just chilling, doing everything right. But then I realized something that truly determined my fate. And don't mind this, I was just kind of bored here. Uh, Back in primary, I used to be quite a bit of a known kid. Not really any famous, not really any popular, just known as the kid who was, available in school. Love school, kind of nerdish. Well, not kind of, truly nerdish. I was a massive anime nerd, and I still am. Love anime, bro. Anime should be included in saving your life. But yeah, um, I was temporarily going to commit what is known as suicide. I don't know, maybe I'll try to beat that out or something. But yeah, I was gonna commit, that sinful thing. Back in the day, I didn't even know it was a sin. But so then, I got my life saved by this game at first. Because I told myself, I had a dream. Well, I'm not sure about that dream now. Because I'm grown up and I'm realizing that there are a lot of stuff I gotta do. But yeah, back in the day, I had a dream telling myself that, yeah, I just kind of wanna, become a great YouTuber. Well-known YouTuber, responds to messages, not all messages because I know how tough it is. But yeah, I'll try to keep up. So then, Minecraft saved my life because, yeah, I did think about becoming a great YouTuber. But then I kept thinking, this greatness YouTuber isn't really gonna help me. And then my other side of me told me that it is a lot. It is quite a lot to be someone powerful, someone well known. It's not easy, but it can help a lot. So then I gave myself another chance. Yeah, just told myself that I'm gonna continue playing the game and see. And I continued playing the game, and then I made a little YouTube account, and yeah, I'm your friend. You're my best friend back in the day. We had a rivalry. We were like, yeah, whoever has the most subscribers by the end of the year and stuff. And yeah, I guess I ended up winning. But I didn't really have that much subscribers. But to me, it was really a lot. Because it was just only like, I think, was it 15 or 20 subscribers by the end of the year? Yeah, I know. I did start in September anyway. It was September, I think it was October. Yeah, it was October. Yeah, I started, and then, yeah, by the end of the year, I had 15 and 20 subscribers, while he still didn't even make it to 10. So I won the bet. But there was really nothing to win. It's just to prove that, yeah, it's possible. And then that channel, I didn't really post much anyway, because I realized that my content wasn't really fun. I didn't know how to edit videos. Even now as I speak, I do not know how to edit videos. But before I even drop this video, I'll be editing it. So then, as well, yes, that is how Minecraft saved my life. Because yes, I was about to commit that sin, and Minecraft gave me another chance. The Lord gave me another chance. And I am truly grateful, because I could have never met the wonderful friends I have now. Then, this year isn't really even better than last year, because I kind of hate growing up. Is then I might drop my old YouTube account onto the comments for you guys to hear the difference in voice that I have from then and now. Now my voice has become deep. I don't know if it'll be soundable, but yes, my voice has become truly deep, and it hurts. It hurts so much, because there are a lot of things I fumble with this. When I first got my deep voice, like, I first sounded like a grandpa for the first day, and then the next day, yeah, it truly went on. And when I got it, I thought, yeah, this is amazing. I'm gonna make friends. People are gonna think I'm cool and stuff, but that was totally wrong. That's just the total opposite. Not only people can't hear me, people sometimes literally mock me. But then I only call my friends names mocking, because yeah, we take it as a joke. We joke around with each other. And my friend made this comment, and it was like, imagine you were proposing to your girl. Because every time I talk, they're just always like, come again. Sorry, what? And then they were like, what if I was proposing, and then I was like, will you marry me? And then my wife was like, what? And I'm like, can, will you marry me? She's like, I'm sorry, what? Like, will you marry me? Come again? And yeah, I was actually worried about that. I was like, yo, that might actually become true. Because at first I thought my voice would be awesome, but no, it was just the opposite. And damn, let me tell you, when it's nighttime, oh God, is it worse. But yeah, I don't want to make this video too long, so I don't know. Maybe when it hits 10 minutes, I'll stop this video. But yeah, this deep voice isn't really fun at all. It's technically a curse. Speaking of curses, I am quite noticeably an artist. If you want to find my art pages, you may go into TikTok and search Lost Flow, or, well, TikTok, I don't really use it anymore because I'm just taking a break, trying to build up some discipline. So then you can find me on Instagram, where it's named Racing Richmond. But then it's pretty much hard to find that account, so I'll just drop it in the descriptions below. But then, yeah, I'm an artist and I have a curse to this art thing. Or there's this curse of the artist which says, if you truly love someone, and yes, I do have someone I truly love. I love this person because they also saved my life. They saved my life for my 5th encounter with suicide. Yes, I did try to commit it again. And yeah, they gave me a reason to live, and I truly thank them for that. They did not realize this because I have not told them. Not yet. I don't even think I've proven up the courage to do it. But yeah, it's just pretty sick how much I love this person, and yeah, they're like really awesome. Whoa. What is this? Did I miss an update? Because I did not remember this. And I mean, I haven't played Minecraft since like 2 months, since 2025. I didn't even realize they had an update like this. Yeah, this is pretty cool. But yeah, back to the story. Yes, there's an artist curse that says if you truly love someone and you draw them perfectly, and you draw them with all your will, with your majesty, your handwriting, and yeah, don't do that, please. I advise you to not do that because it is said that they slowly drift away as you draw them. As you draw your true love, they shall slowly drift away from you. So please, I advise that you should not do that. Because it might just ruin your love life. But yeah, that did happen to me, and then all of a sudden, some days later, I made a mistake. I made a mistake with that person, and well, that's for another story because I was actually forced, but you doesn't know. Yes, I do not have the courage to talk to her, but or it's just because I don't know, shy because there's other people there. I'm not really a social person anyway, and the fact that I have a deep voice makes it even worse. Because people won't be able to hear me, even when I try to socialize. So, yeah, I actually love this girl, but that's for another story. We shall continue how I got saved from suicide. Oh, since I've already passed 10 minutes, I guess I'll add a little. So then, yeah, the second time I tried to commit suicide was when I realized that I had a bit of friends. I have some of my friends in, middle school, where they didn't really care much about me. They cared about my money. I used to go to a public school, and yes, don't get me wrong, my parents could afford me to a private school, but then, yeah, obviously they wanted to take me to it, just refused. They said my age was incapable of it. Said my age was just incapable of it. I don't know. Yeah, they said they'd drop me a grade if I went to the school, and of course my parents didn't want that to happen, so yeah, I ended up going to a public school where I ended up going to the public school that my dad went to. And yeah, don't get me wrong, it was pretty awesome. I feel like, yeah, I was kind of meant to go there. I had to be taught some lessons, taught some discipline and stuff, yeah. But then, yeah, I went to the school and I made a few friends. And until I found out that those friends were just using me for money. Because my dad was a bit of a wealthy. I'm not gonna share where he works, I'm just gonna share that he makes a bit of much, a bit more just like average, Like, yeah, lived in a pretty nice house and stuff before we moved out. Since now we just looking for land to build a new house. But then, yeah, these friends of mine just kept using me for money. Because then I had a bit of discipline back in the day, because even for just my own age, I was already mature enough to just think about, yeah, I want to save this money, let me save this money and just keep it, like, I had about 2 containers, which my parents did not know anything about it. I had 1 container which contained my money for just in case emergencies, or we go to the hospital or something, and then my parents can't really afford anything. Then I also had the other jar that said, yeah, I can put this, and then when something releases or something that I like, I can just buy with this money. Yeah, I had those 2 things, and I kept using that money, to just satisfy my friends a bit. And I was like, I'm buying this, and that and that. Then I realized that I'm not gonna really say how I realized, but I'll say it in a part 2. I might do a part 2. Then, yeah, I realized that my friends were just using me for my money, and it truly hurt me. I just thought there was really no will to live, because, I mean, come on. The people who introduced me to the game that saved my life, the people who introduced me to the game of my life, are the ones that betrayed me. So yeah, it's pretty hard. But then, yeah, thanks for watching this video. If it did show up in your feed, your For You page, and you watched it, I really thank you a lot. It truly helps me, because I've been actually wanting to get this out of myself. But then even my current friends, I just think that like they've gone through the same thing. Yeah, no, it is truly good to release some things, like, I know you don't even know who I am, but if you want to talk about something, I'm truly free to talk. But yeah, this is the end of the first video, if I'll even do a part 2. But yeah, if y'all really want a part 2, you can hit that like button and subscribe a bit, And if any of my relatives or my friends are watching this, yeah, I've grown up, buddy. I've grown up. I'm better. Just playing with y'all, man. I hope y'all having a good day. Hope y'all having a good life, and yeah. As the video ends, we say peace.